Welcome. Hello, my name is Malik. Nice to meet you. Welcome back to Tale of Arise. Sorry, it was strong what just happened. So, yeah, I want to get to at least a part where I can move freely without restriction, where I can see stuff. God damn it, a lot of questions that were already questions, but now there is more questions to the questions that were already there. Can I teleport? I swear. I cannot teleport. Ah, wait. Okay, she's here. But where? Okay, never mind. I have no idea. Where are you? Time to search. But I love that this is my castle now. Like, what's up? It's my castle. You guys work for me. Where is where I'm supposed to go?
This way, I guess.
Oh. Thank you for telling me. Which way it is then? Did the water start fluiding on the right and the left, and is one of the right or the left? Oh yeah, okay. Ah, it was really blocking. Yeah, I won't even try to recap what are my questions because, yeah, just let the story go. Dude, oh my god. You know, I used to, when I finish games and all that stuff, okay, I used to make a story, imagine a story, and like he's somebody, right? And he comes to talk to this person, that is another person, and I went like this, like imaginary, like here is the other one, he's the other one talking, and more when they have like different outfits, so it was easy, or different keyblades. I'm like, you are you, and they didn't have names. No. What are we looking at, Shion? Like, if I... Oh. This is majestic.
Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renaissance, right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegus. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renis Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are you...
Don't. It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Volron. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Kisara said she wanted everyone to meet at the castle entrance. Hey, Shion.
Don't.
Okay.
I'm sorry. But if you come any closer, you'll only end up getting hurt.
Because of your thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've endured...
No, that's not it. You don't understand, Never mind. Sorry, just forget I said anything, okay?
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean there's something else?
It's just... It's nothing, really, okay? So you can stop asking me.
No.
Okay. In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay?
Look, too much already showing me that there is something up with her. And then not wanting me to show me what's up with her, which I don't mind. But, yeah. It's funny how they do the, it's nothing. No, yeah, there is something, but, like, girl, your body language, your language, like, you cannot fool anybody. Why the camera is, like, auto doing this for nowhere? Is my control broken already? It's not ready. It did have a lot of time. Yeah. Shion must know a lot of things now, but she ain't telling. I don't know why she ain't telling. But, oh well. Afraid that we won't talk to her again. But oh my god, thank you for giving me this castle. And it's cool that we spent 1 month here. Like, this was the, I mean, worst place, worst realm, to say the least. People were brainwashing a way that I don't even know if calling brainwash is enough, but yeah, jumping. I don't know why I feel the sensation of falling. It's weird. One time I was in a bus and I was thinking that I was in a bicycle, and that my bicycle, in my mind, I wasn't sleeping, I was in the bus, but I was daydreaming, I guess. Did like that falling and I felt it. The end. I cannot jump from here. That will be so not reality. You know why I don't put him in the armor? It really looks heavy. Like, where is it? I mean, it looks... It doesn't look bad when you put the red. But it looks like big. I don't know if he explained it. But yeah. So he's staying like that. Oh, hey. Never mind. Hey. Things appears to be working, I guess. You are a truly citizens of my realm. But now what? What did that destroy the Rena's Alma? Well, a freaking girl that were always with the lords, with the black eyes. Just maybe she was always with the lords. So if one of them get the 5 of them, she will be there to complete the Rena's Alma, which they didn't know darkness was supposed to be there too. What does that even mean? I don't know. Oh, my brother.
Oh, it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one then.
We better get a move on or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volron. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final master core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shion's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that red woman and her abilities.
Or at any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Ganya.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your rations? Did you not get yours?
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with him.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry about that. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with them. What is it exactly?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a serious problem.
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the castle.
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
It's a reflex that was quite literally beaten into them. Undoing it will take some time.
I know it's not their fault they're like that, but it's still irritating to deal with.
Okay, R1.
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelegion, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Volron's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate? Spot something?
Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards? You mean Volron's soldiers?
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's Danans. Without them, making Pelegion half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenegis, do you?
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelegion are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry about. Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me! We all need salt in order to survive!
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow, Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.
Kisara best mom. Main tower. Do I go to my chamber? I guess. Right? Okay, okay. I forgot that there are no enemies. Bad dreams. You know. Oh my god. Lord Chamber. I'm the Lord of the Year. Nah? Okay. Why my camera is moving along? Really? I think it's time to change my control. Again. Of course I did have one before this one, but... Okay, it's not time yet. It's not time yet. We don't have not much money. Okay, so I jump. Ah, no, not yet, not yet. Now, where did they went for? He could summon them, teleport them, and remove them. The soldiers, so... I want to think, but at the same time, I do not want to think. Oh my god. You know? It's kinda like let the game tell you. Enough thinking. Enough thinking. Who am I controlling? No, here. No. Hey! Nobody told you to go there. Talking about soldiers.
Very well.
Ah, alright, you're clear, you can leave.
Well,
Somehow I'm both surprised and not surprised to see them here.
Hey,
So you're the guy hoarding all the rations?
pardon me.
What are you doing? Get back to your position. Excuse me? I'll only say it one more time. Get back to your position. What is this guy's deal? Any slave who disobeys orders must be put to death. So says Lord Vohran. I'm fighting. It's just one.
What the hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
Doesn't seem that way. You must think we're just Danons from the town.
whatever's going on, these are Volron soldiers. Watch yourselves.
No further!
I'm on
Captivity! The enemy
Hold
wields
on to
ours
your
too.
armor. We'll soon see about that.
Wait, there is something weird. I don't know what is the weird thing.
On guard.
Glimmer Dragon!
Radiant?
Begin! I can carve through
You made me angry.
Yes.
Bad idea.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free.
Go. Go.
I'll take you all on.
Oh, go, mom. You tell them, mom.
Flare Demolisher.
But I was going to.
Dohalim,
Yeah.
this one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
I'll finish you here and now!
Going in.
There.
I'll tear you
No, no, no. Here.
Where are you going?
Fair enough.
You're mine! Falling storm! I'll grind you into dust!
Nice, my brother.
Ray of Vine!
Get it.
Get toasty.
Burn strike!
Stupid two people that appear from one people. So it wasn't a Danan stockpiling the ration, it was some of Volharham's soldiers hiding out inside his castle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether to be relieved or freaking out about it.
Hey,
What are you guys trying to accomplish? Are you out trying to get vengeance for Volhran? What's going on here? Something's weird about all this. Are you men aware that Lord Volhran is no longer around?
You don't say.
These soldiers seem to think only of the orders that were given to them. Their mind is completely blank otherwise, just like Danan's here. Looking back on it, I feel like those soldiers who have fought here before were mindless. If that's true, then they haven't been hiding out here, they've just been going about their business as usual. I guess so. Everyone here was Volhran's slave, both Danan and Renans alike. That's the kind of realm he was running.
Well...
But that doesn't explain why all hell didn't break loose with these guys once Volhran was gone, like we have seen elsewhere. A month has passed since Volhran vanished. It's entirely possible things may be starting to crumble at the fringe. But the fact that they haven't to any degree has allowed these soldiers to carry on as though it were business as usual. Whatever the reason, we can't just let these guys keep walking around. We should bring them into the barracks for the time being. I agree, but I don't know if they are going to come quietly. Listen to me, careful man. I'm Lord Halim Il-Qaras. I don't know if I say it right. Lord Halim Il-Qaras. I have an... Okay, I try. I say... I have an order for you. Lord Halim, but sir, we serve...
Well?
Lord Vohram has left this realm as is no longer its ruler. Therefore, in accordance with Renan law, you must pledge your alliance to me.
how?
So you expect us to serve you now, my lord? If you respect the Renan rule of law, then yes. That is precisely correct. Of course, we should follow your orders, Lord Dohalim.
Oh, wow!
Holy crap, I can't believe that worked.
So then,
This should suffice for the time being. Let's bring these men into the barracks and then speak with Ganyan once more. Do I need to search for them?
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy. Not me personally.
Well, either way, solve the problem, and that's what counts.
No, really, stop, camera, stop, since when you do those things that you're doing. Did I put like auto something? Why I came here? Oh, I can travel. Oh, wait. Oh, I can go anywhere. Oh. Nice. So we just need to complete this and I'm free to wander around any part of the war. Okay, okay, okay. I'm glad I needed that. I need to stuff.
I sure wish we could go on vacation.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt for us to unwind a little for once.
Not like we've got the gall to spare for it, though.
Why are we always poor? Because I buy a lot of healing items so we don't die on battle. Oh! I didn't saw you there, Lemon Gel! Stop going down. Ow. Stupid. Look it going down. Ah, you won't go down now? I'm the crazy one? Not going up.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Ganeth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered, and it was the Renins! The Renins were the ones who did it! They killed us! Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renins just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renins who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renins are doing! How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renins as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegis aside, there are still remnants of Renin supremacists scattered throughout Dana.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renin rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renins, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Danans and the Renins. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind will only ever think about good, happy things for one.
Maybe so. But I'll still take that burden over living life as a puppet serving others. That's why I want to do everything I can to help these people.
Let me see. Oh, and they get quests. Okay, nice. Alright. I'm gonna let it... I'm gonna let it till here. Now I'm sure I can go any place I want. I can go any place I want, right? Okay, not here. My bad. No, wait. No, I cannot go any place. Oh, my bad. I can go any place I want here, but I cannot go any place.
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes. And yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganeth Harros.
I know that. But our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shion?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay?
Look, girl. If your objective was for me to be asking what the hell is going on with you, you already did. Oh my god, he's dead. What the hell happened to him? He's no longer with us. He always looked like he was struggling with his health, but still, he was so close to finally living like a normal human being too.
No way!
Does he have any living relatives? Just his mom. I think she lives in that area over there.
All right.
Got it. I break the news to her.
Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
Which area? The inn? Oh my god, a treasure. A treasure that I didn't took. Or maybe it's again here. They didn't point me which area over there. So thank you for the star.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Sorry.
Excuse me, ma'am. I have some bad news. It's your son. He's okay, I know. You do? Then what are you doing? I have work that must be done today since my son can no longer work. It's like this here too, huh?
Alright.
Forget about your work, or better yet, think of tending to your son as your task for today. Very well, I'll get to work.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but...
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There's Zoogles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
Oh, don't tell me she's gonna throw his body out for the Sugos to eat it. Oh no. smelling that. She gonna throw the body of his son like bam, eat it or burn it. I think more would give it for them to eat. Oh my god, gonna be sick. Please don't do that.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
We cannot even go to the ranch. Give me 1 second, what the hell are you doing? Okay, stop camera. Okay, she didn't do what I thought that she was going to do.
Yes.
Then I'll get started. Bring me some fire.
What?
Wait, you intend to burn your child? That's right, that's how you do it. I don't understand. Would a more formal funeral procession be more appropriate? I'm sorry, have I done something wrong? Tell me, do you have no costume where relatives of the deceased may say their final farewells? Not really. How could we have Undana? Up until recently, our people were too busy toiling away to think of burial rites. Among Renans, it's customary for relatives to send the remains out into the heavens. Why not introduce such a practice to Danan? We believe that in doing so, the deceased spirit should join the flow of astral energy that travels the cosmos. We could never do something like that. It's the last chance for the bereaved to see their loved ones. Surely something should be done to honor their memories. But this is a part of everyday living for us Danans. You really think we're going to ship bodies into space somehow every single day? I simply felt that something more ought to be done. When the Renans still rolled over us, we didn't even know if it was safe to build grave visits. As bodies decompose, they can spread disease. We didn't have any choice in how we could bury our people. Rinwell. Well, he wasn't supposed to become astral energy because he just died. Don't think for a second I've forgiven everything that the Renans did to us. Tell me, Alvin, do you know why none of us have last name like them? Let me tell you why. It's because we outnumber them and then deny us our culture to stop us from uniting against them. Enough. Your people steal so much from us as it is, and on top of that, you have the gall to try and make us live like you too? If you hate it here so much, why don't you just turn them all hollow? Oh gosh, what the hell is going on? That's enough. Oh, really, Rinwell, what the hell? No more. Lengis could strike at any time, and here we are fighting among ourselves. We are all well aware of the suffering and the hatred we each harbor, but if we are going to coexist, we have to recognize each other's difference. That's what we are all working together to achieve, to bring an end to this whole system and begin to live together side by side. That's what I believe, and that's why I'm here. If any of you think differently, then be my guest and leave. Oh, Alfin! I'll break down every last barrier, even if I have to do it alone. Indeed. I sincerely apologize. I consider you a true friend, but it will appear that I have yet to recon with our people's dark history in earnest.
I'm afraid not.
Rinwell, I completely accept the blame in all of this. Words cannot express how very sorry I am for clearly offending you so deeply.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for lashing out at you as hard as I did. Oh yeah, you did it hard, girl. I guess I'm still working through a lot of emotion. And I like that about her. I like that now, like, it's showing. I know you were only thinking about what was best for her son too. Rinwell, I'd like you to teach me about the culture and history of this planet. Perhaps that will help us begin to bridge the gap.
Huh?
Sure, I don't mind. Could you maybe teach me about Renan too then, please? Oh, you two are more alike than you realize sometimes. I'm glad we were able to patch things up. We have lost enough good people along the way as it is. Sorry for the distraction. Let's lay your son to rest. We'll do it in Dana way.
Good.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for granting me that task. Don't mention it. It's the least we could do for you as his mom. Well, because of all of you, my son is at peace now.
Right.
Rest assured, we intend to build a future for this world that will make him proud.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right? However you managed it, you knocked some sense into Rinwell and Dohalim, and that mother.
Yeah. I can see my decision to travel with you was well made.
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renin oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renins, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, La.
You're welcome?
Oh, we stand a couple. We stand a freaking couple. Sorry. What do they want me to do? The rest at the inn. Ah, okay. Okay. What's going to say? Now it's coming out like all the things that has
That was
affected
quite the
them.
little adventure we went on.
Little, yes. And a lot of attitude, which I like.
I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own.
Agreed.
My bad.
What?
Oh.
What's that noise?
Alphen, this is bad! Look at the sky!
Huh?
The 5 elements. doors. Taking the astral energy. Wait.
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance, too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who
They
she
never,
was.
they never saw her.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Oh, wait.
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
So they are the ones
Now that
don't
you
see
mention
her?
it, I remember seeing her with Balsif, too.
Uh-huh.
You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Maybe
Oh,
not.
sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelagian.
Seriously? How could you 2 not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
Right?
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renin top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganeth Heros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What's gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do what we can.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else see any weird lights shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I recall, it was 4 lights, each one a different color and going in a separate direction.
That's what I saw too. What were they?
Hold on. A lot just happened here, so let's take a minute. For now, let's focus on one thing at a time.
I bet the whole of Dana's losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated. As if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelegion seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave. That's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on. We don't have much time.
We, of course, gonna let it till here. Epic, dark, mind-blowing, perfection, Oblivion. What the hell? No words. Won't even try to think anything. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and see you next one. If you guys want, I don't know, what the heck, oh my gosh, I love this game.
All the lights, they're passing by, and all my thoughts, they multiply. I see it flash before my eyes. I see the hope, the reasons why.